Yeah.
It's me.
You alone?
I said I would be.
I went down to St. James.
It's over.
Are you alone?
Yeah.
Nice place you got here.
I don't like to live large.
That's not what I hear.
Yeah? Well, you hear wrong. About a lot of things.
Is someone on the other end of that?
Not no more.
You believe that?
Truer words.
Huh.
So what are we here for?
Mardi Gras. I've never been. Catholic all my life, never been.
Mardi Gras downtown. This is uptown. Way uptown.
You sure? Kind of hard to have my heart set on parade.
The airport's up the road. Ain't no parades up here. You come to my motel is to get laid or to catch a plane.
Got a plane, got a wife, 10 kids. Don't need to get laid.
Jeez, I forgot what a wise ass you are.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
Was there coffee?
In the lobby.
Maybe later. So,
Your meeting, your dime.
your time. 3 o'clock in the morning, don't you people ever sleep?
It's New Orleans. It's Mardi Gras. There ain't no time. There ain't no sleep. This is the middle of my working day.
It depends on the job.
My job.
Mine too.
Still, when you were in justice, sure, but I would figure the Senate kept regular hours.
And yet here I am. Just the two of us?
Still, what you see is what you get.
No button man in the closet?
No closet. Button man. Jeez.
I came here by myself. I think that indicates a certain amount of faith.
Yeah, that's what we got here. The two of us. A lot of faith.
Listen, Mr.
Ah, fuck. Right off the bat, I told you, no names. We gotta use no names, not in my office.
Why not? We are not in court. We're not testifying before Congress. What is the difference?
Because the fucking walls have ears, especially my walls. You should know that.
Yeah. Mine do, but the guys took out the votes a long time ago.
Yeah, I bet. Still, you could be wired.
I am not. Go ahead and frisk me.
No thanks. I don't do that no more. I got guys.
I know about your guys.
Still, so no names. I'll call you Senator. You can call me...
Mr. M?
Too close.
Even if M stands for mobster?
I ain't no mobster.
Mobster, I like that. It's descriptive yet respectful.
I ain't no mobster. I'm a truck farmer. I got some gaming interests, some...
Mr. Vegetable Gardener, Mr. Pig Farmer. How about Mr. Potato Head? No, it's tomatoes, isn't it?
I got real estate investments. You show some fucking respect. I am the president of several international
How about
multi-conglomerate
Mr.
corporations.
Narcotics, Mr. Human Trafficking, Mr. Murder Incorporated?
I got it. Why don't you call me Mr. President? Yeah. I got a cannon company. I'm president.
I am not calling you Mr. President. No, I don't think so.
Yeah. I do think so. I like it. Call me Mr. President or we call this whole thing off.
How about Mr. Chairman of the Board? Sinatra likes that. You like Sinatra, don't you?
Not particularly.
How about Mr. Chairman?
No.
Why not?
Because I ain't no fucking chairman. I ain't no McClellan or
I
that
thought we
prick
said no names.
Kefauver. Fuck 'em. Everybody knows there was a couple of crooks. Special investigations into organized crime and interstate commerce. An excuse to pick my fucking pocket. You know the difference between those two and a couple of cops on the take? About 150 grand a year.
You did not pay off Kefauver and McClellan.
How come they ain't around no more? Sorry. No, Senator. I did not pay off no Senate Special Investigative Committee. They just went away. All on their own. Like that. Poof. Just disappeared like some guys I know. Like magic. Shame that. That intercom and me go way back. You know, I never met Sinatra. Always wanted to. My friends get nervous when I go to Vegas. I don't know why. I'm a nice guy. Always wanted to meet Sinatra. Dean Martin. The McGuire sisters. Still, Phil Foster comes down here sometimes. Louis Prima, of course. Satchmo. But not Frank. Wonder what Frank's afraid of. Yeah, maybe next year. Nah, fuck it. So, Frank, he likes to be called Mr. Chairman, huh?
According to my brother-in-law,
Fine, I like it. You can call me Mr. Chairman. Hey, Senator, Mr. Chairman, it's like the old days on the Hill. Hey, ask me a question.
what question?
Senator, I plead the fifth. Go ahead. Hey, call me Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chairman.
Contempt of Congress. Fine him $1 million, 20 years in prison.
So, Mr.
I make a good chairman.
So, Mr. Chairman,
What's on your mind, Senator?
how is the jukebox business?
Spinning. You didn't come here to ask me about no jukebox business or Mardi Gras.
No, just being polite.
Stop it.
I am thinking of running for the president of the United States.
Yeah, I know.
How do you know? I don't even know. I haven't decided yet.
A little birdie told me. So you're gonna run for president. Run already. Nice to see you.
Look, I want to talk to you.
So? What? You need my permission?
That's not what I'm saying.
You in my office asking my permission to run for president.
Not
That's
exactly.
rich. Of the United States.
Well, no.
President. Reminds me when your brother needed help with the West Virginia primary.
I don't want there to be any misunderstandings.
No misunderstanding. You're giving speeches in Texas and Iowa and New Hampshire, for Christ's sake. You're running for president, I understand.
I want you to understand that I am not running against you.
Of course not. You're running against Lyndon. Sorry, the guy in the White House.
I am running against the war.
The Texas guy. Can we use initials? Can we use initials? Can I use LB?
Not those initials.
I met him once, you know. Early 60s. In Dallas. A little club we owned with some of the Chicago guys. Had a little bald-headed turd that ran it. Real hothead. What was the name of that club?
I am running against the war.
I ain't the war.
That's what I am telling you.
I like Mr. Texas, though. Big handshake. Bad breath. What was the name of that club?
I wouldn't know.
You know, I should remember that. Some of the girls in my quarter joints dance there sometimes. What's the name of that club?
I have never been.
You want to go to the quarter? I can get you in anywhere without a cover. Nothing ever closes. We can go right now. Go watch some tits.
I need to talk to you.
What about the war? I ain't for the war. A bunch of suckers dying for nothing. A couple of my brothers, they got drafted into the last one. Cost me a bundle to get them out. I didn't have to go. Green card. But, you know that.
What is with the gun?
Thought I might need it. You never know.
Yeah. You never know.
We said no guns. You can't trust nobody nowadays.
I am running to
Fuck it. You got no problem with me. I ain't for the war. It's bad for business. People dying for nothing.
I am running to eliminate poverty.
Nobody likes poverty. Same thing. Bad for business. You can't buy things with poverty, like tomatoes.
Civil rights.
Well, like the right to vote? For who? The colored? All for it. You know, I started out on Gretna with a bar named after Joe Louis, the fighter. All colored. Good people are colored. They rent for me, too. Pay on time. No trouble. Civil rights. I'm all for it.
We don't say colored, we say Afro-Americans.
Yeah, them. We got them down there, too. They live with the colors. Probably more than you got in Hyannisport. Good people. Work for me. They treat me with respect. Civil rights, I'm all for. You know, if you grease the right palms, the colored and your Afro-Americans will vote in a block. And of course, you know that. You ran your brother's campaign.
Asians, Hispanics,
Same thing. Get respect from them too. They pick my tomatoes and wash my shirts.
women's rights.
Got a whole industry, nothing but women.
Yeah, I remember.
Not that no more. No hookers, dancers in my clubs, waitresses. What they do on their own time is their own business.
And you treat them good as well?
They make good money. They ain't quitting. They meet some nice guys, marry some of them.
Prostitution is not exactly women's liberation.
I told you, I don't know about
Prostitution, narcotics, gambling, tax-free booze.
that. I don't know about that no more. I ain't in the crime business. I'm legit.
That's not what I hear.
Like I said, you hear wrong.
What about extortion? You still dabble in that?
What extortion? You Justice Department guys, you like that word, only you don't know what it means. I am in the insurance business. I help small business with their struggles. New Orleans is a tough town. They pay my fire insurance. I ensure they stay in business. And I go one step further than Allstate. Not only do I pay the fire damage, I make sure the fire don't happen in the first place. First class service.
And if they don't purchase your brand of fire insurance?
Shit happens. But if something burns, after the fact, I fix it. And I loan them the money to get back on their feet. What fucking insurance company does that?
And if they don't accept your money from your brand of fire insurance?
Then I offer them life insurance.
What? They pay you life insurance and they get to live.
You're in good hands.
Fine, it's not extortion, it's insurance. Look, all I am saying is that I am not in law enforcement anymore.
So?
I am saying these things because they will no longer be a priority when I become president.
So you go to the White House. You keep your nose out of my business.
You and your friends are no longer a priority.
Where have I heard that before? Oh, yeah. Now I remember. It's a meeting several years back. Your brother, your dad, some of my friends in Chicago. We'll lay off you guys, they said. We ain't no Kefauver committee, they said. Everyone prospers, everyone wins, they said. Only not everyone wins. You won, period. You shut down the unions. You put my pal Jimmy in jail. You shut down our businesses. You kidnapped me.
A legal misunderstanding.
What's the fucking misunderstand? You kidnapped me. I went to renew my green card like a good citizen.
Citizens don't need green
I
cards.
go down to the federal building like I do every year of my fucking life, and your guys put a bag over my head, shove me in an airplane, and dump me in the middle of fucking Colombia in a fucking jungle.
We were just taking you back home.
Home. Home. Do I look like a stick to you? Do I talk like I live in a fucking jungle?
You filed paperwork saying you were from Colombia.
I am from Sicily. My mother brought me over here from Sicily on a Sicilian boat. I'm from Sicily. Everybody knows that. You know that.
You have to find the humor, the irony. You filed a fake birth certificate.
I didn't have a real.
Colombia.
I had friends there, business associates, did the paperwork, but I ain't from there. I almost died in that
But
jungle.
you didn't.
Yeah, but I almost did. I could have. You don't know.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
You had
I almost
some
died a couple of times.
guy with you.
Only not a guy.
What's this?
Open.
What you got in this? Snake, a bayou viper,
Open it.
a bomb? What is that?
It's an apology. From you to me. Oh, the embarrassment. My wife, my family. You ruined my good shoes, my best silk suit in that fucking jungle. It's all in there. The gun battle in Bogota. You tried to kill me. It's all there. An apology signed.
You want me to apologize?
5 years I've been keeping that. All of it. Under my desk. I take it out, I write it, I rewrite it, make it just right. A personal apology from you to me, son.
No.
Then we got nothing
The
more to talk about.
kidnapping was a mistake.
Get out.
A mistake, not my fault.
Get out.
This is a confession.
Get out.
You will use this against me?
No.
Against my campaign.
What campaign? You didn't even run it
But
yet.
what if I do?
Sign it.
What exactly does this say?
It says you've done wrong. It says, the lawsuits against my business, the accusations, the gunplay, it's all there. It says you got regrets.
I don't have any regrets.
Then what are you doing here?
I don't know.
Neither do I. Get out!
Look, I came here because I have been wearing myself down. Every day I ask myself the same questions I ask my staff. The same questions I asked my family, the same questions I asked myself back in 64.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What do these guys think of my candidacy? Are they going to try to stop me? And if not, is somebody going to bump me off?
Don't bump me off.
Take me out, whatever you guys say.
What, you guys?
You guys in Chicago. You guys in Miami. You guys in New Orleans, you guys who killed my brother.
I didn't kill your brother. I wasn't in Dallas. I was in the 6th Federal District Court in New Orleans
Look,
fighting
I
to save
didn't
the
come here
country.
for bullshit.
That ain't bullshit. That's where I was. You can look it up.
I know where you were. I know where you were. 24 hours a day.
When you was Attorney General.
Look, I didn't want it. I didn't want any of it. I don't want to be Attorney General.
So, don't be Attorney General. No one said you have to be.
But my brother wants me to be.
Your brother has a lot of things. He has unlimited power, different woman every night, and his wife will love him. What is that for president?
The United States ain't so bad.
Without the love of a good woman, you can't be happy.
So, am I happy now?
Damn right you are.
I don't want to be Attorney General.
Don't be Attorney General. But don't be Attorney General over there. I bet finish this already.
But my brother, he wants
Your
me.
brother wanted you to run a senatorial campaign.
Yes, what?
Gave up your family life and made him a senator. He wanted you to run a presidential campaign.
And I said no deal.
And then you gave up your own political ambitions and once again ignored candidates. And yet, in spite of your brother and his demands, we had 8 children. 3 dogs, 2 ponies, and a horse.
So, a little happiness.
A little.
I had to give it. His campaign was floundering without me.
You think he'll flounder in the White House without you?
I hope he'll be a great president.
Well,
But Dad says he needs somebody on his cabinet he can trust.
another county heard from.
And Dad feels that I am that person.
And the ambassador is never wrong.
Oh, there was that whole we need to trust Hitler thing.
And that prohibition thing. And now the ambassador says you are the only person the president of the United States can trust.
Yes.
And you agree with him?
No. I don't know.
Have you ever disagreed with your father?
On occasion,
Ever argued with him?
he insists upon it.
Ever won an argument with the ambassador?
No, not so much.
Ever told him to help?
No, not at all.
Never.
Not once.
I swear. I have seen you take on congressional committees. I've seen you make heads of state cry. You make sworn members of the mafia spit in your face and threaten your children.
And I am sorry about that.
I'm mad I can take care of my kids. It was the right thing to do. I was proud of you. But when it comes to your father and brother,
The ambassador of the Court of St. James and the President of the United
your
States.
father and your brother, your legs turn marmalade. Don't be the only person the president can trust doing something else. Be Secretary of State,
I have a terrible temper. I would make a lousy diplomat.
Secretary of Treasury,
I cannot balance a checkbook.
White House chef.
Can't boil a meat steak.
Good. Then he can trust his food.
I would make a horrible attorney general.
Then tell them that.
They would know I was lying.
Okay.
I would make a great attorney general. A phenomenal attorney general. A historic attorney general.
Okay.
If you think that I pissed off the bad guys when I was special counsel for the McClellan Committee, backed by the power of the Justice Department and the President of the United States, I would send the mafias and their unions screaming for their wrongs.
Only they wouldn't stand for it.
No.
There would be worse.
Yes.
Not just threats.
Yes.
People would die.
Yes.
Don't do it.
Okay. I won't.
Hey, you, Fat American, wake up. Get up. We gotta go before something eats you.
What's gonna eat me?
Lots of things. Crocodile, jaguar, vulture, you like still long enough. Get up.
I don't think I can. I got a broken leg.
What leg?
The right one. Ah! Oh!
That's not broken.
Oh! It feels like it's broken.
I broken many legs. Broken leg, really different. Sprain, maybe. Get up.
Ah! Hey. Help me.
No. Use that.
You always carry around a crutch.
Only when I hunt Fat Americans.
How'd you know I need it?
I guess.
How'd you know where to find me?
Then I work with a connection. They tell me where to look. Lots of people are looking for you. You are lucky I find you first.
Who else is looking for me?
Ooh, hombres malos. But I find you, I bring you to Bogota, I get paid $10,000.
10,000. That's all?
That's a lot of money that's there. Why, you think I should ask for more?
Are you gonna kill me?
My friends prefer you were alive.
Then 10,000 is good. Then what?
I don't know. They put you in a plane, put you in a boat, take you wherever they take Fat Americans.
What if they kill me?
Not my problem, I get paid, I'm done. We gotta go.
I can't. Bogota, where are we?
The middle of the fucking jungle, why we have to go?
I know that. In what country?
You don't even know what country?
Look, the last thing I remember, I was getting on a plane. Then I think somebody hit me in the head. Oh, shit. I know they hit me in the head.
They probably drug you too. That's what they do to people they want to kill down here. They drug them, they put them in a plane. What did you do? They want to kill you so bad.
Pissed off a bunch of Irish Catholics.
American gangsters.
American government.
Same thing.
Tell me about it.
We gotta go.
I can't.
Okay, then I shoot you and take picture. Save me from dragging your fat butt across
I
Colombia
thought they wanted me alive.
for $10,000. 5,000 if you're dead. But of course, I have to make it look like you were dead before I get here. But maybe they want to pay nice money for a picture of a corpse.
Okay, all right. Oh. Yeah, okay. You see? Let's go. Oh. Ah.
No. This is gonna take forever. I should have known. Fat, soft American.
I'm not soft.
No? Silk suit, expensive shoes. When was the last time you did a push-up?
I don't fucking do push-ups.
Ay, mierda. Me? I do plenty push-ups. American push-ups. Americans teach me. They teach me to do push-ups, to shoot things, stick you with a bayonet, blow things up, give blowjobs to fat, soft, rich Americans like you.
Bayonets. Blowjobs.
See? Before I was soldier, I work in Casino Hotel in Havana. I learned the business from who you call Cosa Nostra. You met in Miami?
Yeah, mine.
Senor Mayo. I do him, I do his friends. I did good business in Casino Hotel. They take me around New Orleans, Miami. They sent me to find you because I know you, New Orleans fat man. You want me and another girl, remember? You snort like pig.
I've never seen you before.
I look different. Skinny, clean, nice dress. You pay me $1,000, Mr. Snort like pig.
No.
Big man, big theater. Of course, Mr. Meyer did most of it.
Wait a minute. Were you a blonde?
Sometime, casino, Hotel Roosevelt. Ah, very American blonde, President Suite. You snort like hog.
Maya.
Maya sometime. Maria most time. Americans mostly like Maria. But my girlfriend that night was Maria, so Maya, yes.
Well, you were very young. You couldn't have been no more than 18.
Younger. 15.
Oh, God.
My friend Maria, 13. But we were very mature then. I worked a long time for Mr. Meyer. He bought me from my village when I was 12 years old. They do these talent scouts in casino hotels. They go to your family and they say, oh, we take your daughter, we put her in show business, dance in casino hotels, put her in movies, big time. Big time movies they put me. Big time blowjob movies.
12 years old. I got a daughter 12 years old.
In 3 years, she's going to be the same age we met.
When you escaped mine.
Not so dramatic, my something Americano. I did not escape. I quit. La revolución come, huh? Viva la libertad. Castro come and he get rid of casinos, prostitution. The only thing he get rid for me was the pay. They find out how you work and they put you to work in the rebel camps because you know, patriots need nookie too. Make me soldier, I say. But no, they don't trust me. I'm nothing but dirty horse for Estados Unidos. That's when I escaped. But Castro, not mine. Maria and I killed our soldier, her master. We still about to Guatemala, where we meet other disillusioned people who hate Castro, you know, like convicts, drug runners, Cuban soldiers, students.
Hombres malos.
Hombres muy malos. I know. I work for them. I made Cuba with them.
I didn't know there were women in the Bay of Pigs.
Nobody knows. It's a very big secret. That plan, that soldier, just men on a beach. Leave men to die? Qué pena. Leave women to die? Qué más pena for Irish Catholic leaders.
How many of you came back?
Me and Maria. I don't know many others that came back and survived. They killed most of the survivors, the girls, the boys, many others.
Castro.
No? CIA.
Why?
Dead men don't talk. You know what I was saying down here? 3 men can keep a secret.
Yeah. I know the rest.
Very important secrets. Very embarrassing for very important people. I escaped death. When CIA killings start, Maria and I go to Colombia, to jungle. Maria had friends, they have marijuana farm, and they don't need whore. They need soldier to protect marijuana. So I get paid to protect marijuana, not blowjobs. Now, I bring you back to Bogota. I can quit working for Cosa Nostra and quit working for Los Malditos Yankees because I hate Los Malditos Yankees.
What are, Malditos Yankees?
Like you. Damn Yankee.
Damn Yankee from Louisiana.
See, Maldito Yankee?
So you hate me?
Maybe at one time. Not so much anymore. The people I really hate are those damn Irish Catholic leaders that leave me and my compadres to die on that beach. Malditos Kennedys.
Now we can go.
Why not?
You said the magic words. Now I can trust
And what happened?
you. What? What happened when?
To your girl soldier, the one that got you out of the jungle.
She delivered me, got paid, and they shot her in front of my hotel.
Why?
They were after me.
Who? I had nothing to do with that.
Okay.
Look, where did you say the coffee was?
It's in the lobby. You passed it on your way in.
You want some?
See.
So, between courses,
The conversation is back.
between the tomato aspic and Caesar salad.
See, Caesar salad, that looked like a good starting point for a political conversation.
Speaking of croutons and Caesar dressing, I'm announcing for president next week
Thinking of announcing for president next week.
without telling me.
I told you after the tomato aspic.
First, I'm your wife. You should have told me first.
I thought your sister's family should know as well.
First,
At the same time, you know, two birds with... I thought if I broke the ice in front of your family at dinner, there wouldn't be any yelling and screaming.
how did that work out?
Not so well.
Damn right, not so well.
We're home, the kids are in Massachusetts. Perhaps we can just pour some brandy and have a...
Well, at least you told us before you told your family. That's first. You did, didn't you? Of course you didn't. So what did the Royal Caucus have to say about your declaration of a run for the presidency?
The Royal Caucus thinks the idea sticks.
Thank God.
They thought it was dangerous. I told them everything comes with a certain modicum of danger. Mountain climbing, sailing, flying.
Those involve accidents. People will be trying to murder you on purpose.
All presidents run that risk.
All presidents aren't you.
I am sure there's a contingency of fruitcakes out there who want to assassinate the president.
That president doesn't know the names of those fruitcakes or have their phone
I'm
numbers.
sure the phone numbers have changed since then.
You're not funny.
And that's what everyone tells me.
You never talk about your brother.
I can't.
If you run for president, you're going to have to.
I know.
In public.
I know.
Over and
I
over.
know.
And I would make a lousy widow. She looked good in Black Before Five. I don't. So let's talk about it. Your brother. He was killed. Shot down. It wasn't your fault. You don't have to avenge it. You don't have to climb up on your cross and die for his sins.
It's not that simple.
Yes, it is. You run for president, they will think it is him all over again. Hell, you even talk alike. You're just a haircut away. You want to be a martyr? Fine. Just don't do it on my watch. Don't do it on my time.
He felt an obligation to history, to his father, and to his country, and I feel that same obligation.
You are not your goddamn brother. You're better than he was. You're a better man. Of course you'd win. You'd make a better candidate. You'd make a better president. I know that. You know that. The country knows that. But most of all, they know that.
I am a different person. They know I've changed.
How do they know you've changed?
Maybe not now, but when I campaign.
How will you campaign? In a Sherman tank? In a concrete bunker?
Maybe I won't have to. If I can convince him, he can convince the rest. I'll go talk to him first.
Him? Who's him? When?
Next week, there is a committee that is studying the feasibility on more offshore drilling. I am on that committee. We are doing an exploratory jumping.
Where?
Down south?
The Gulf?
Yes.
The offshore drilling in the Gulf of Mexico? You are going to New Orleans.
It's Mardi Gras. I've never been. The senators are excited. A week-long party on the taxpayers' dime. Which quarter will be?
You're not going to Mardi Gras. You are going to New Orleans to convince the man that you kidnapped and dumped in the middle of a jungle that you no longer pose a threat.
And if I can convince him, the rest will have to believe me. He hates me the most.
Wasn't Lee Harvey Oswald from New Orleans?
Yes.
You think that is a
That
coincidence?
was 5 years ago. 5 years. Hoffa's in prison. Most of these guys went legit.
These guys. The mob. The mafia. La Cosa Nostra. Murder Incorporated. What do they call it in New Orleans? The Black Hand. Charming.
Legitimate. Most of these guys have moved into regular businesses, major industries, and suburban homes.
Listen to yourself. It is exactly what your brother said they were going to do. He tried to stop them. That's why he sicked you on them. That is why
And I want
he's
to
dead.
bring back the real problems. Poverty, racial inequality, social justice, crime. Not the same people and not the same time. And I have to convince him of that. Convince New Orleans. That's why I haven't announced it, and I wanted to talk to you first.
When were we to talk?
That's what we're doing right now.
That is what this is.
Yes.
You are asking my permission to run.
Yes.
Then, no. You are seeking the endorsement of criminals.
Certain financial interests in southern Louisiana.
Oh,
Look,
God.
not to endorse me, just to not oppose me.
In other words, to let you live.
To allow me to run.
Can you do that? Compromise with this thug? Didn't you call him the most dangerous man in the South?
Since then, he's bought a tomato canning plant. I heard that civilizes a person.
Dear, sweet
Look, if he
pride.
hasn't, and I look him in the eye, and I know that he will kill me and leave you or whatever, then I will not announce my candidacy.
Look him in the eye.
Yes.
You're crazy.
Yes, but I can do some good. I can finish some things, start some things that we never dreamed.
Please don't start quoting George Bernard Shaw again.
Okay.
At the first sign of danger, you'll back out, come home, and we'll never speak of this again.
Yes.
And you won't go alone. You'll have someone with you.
I will hire a football player. A one.
When do you leave?
Monday.
Nice to have some notice. When do you get back?
Friday.
That's quick. You've already made up your mind. Why do I bother? Okay. But you have to bring me back some beads. Okay. But you have to bring me back some beads.
I thought you said New Orleans was known for its coffee. I hope this is not a shining example.
It was good coffee yesterday. Don't need fresh. There's nobody in the lobby at night. See these? Have them flown in from all over the country every day.
So you can read.
Yeah, I can read. I taught myself. The school sucked where I grew up. You can stick that in your poverty tour.
So you read about that.
Yeah. I've been following your I ain't really running for president presidential campaign. You went to the Delta up in Mississippi, East St. Louis, Nuevo Laredo on the Texas border. I've been reading all about your bullshit compassion for the colored, the poor, the Indians, those migrant workers in California.
It's not bullshit.
Yeah? Seems to me you're passing over a lot of people that you should be looking at in your poverty tour.
Like who?
Like my people. Like me. My mother come here, I was barely 1 year old. Pop was already here. You know why we had to come separate?
You couldn't afford to arrive together.
Couldn't afford. We were your fucking poor people, Senator. Pop had to work 3 jobs, growing vegetables, cleaning stables, selling bootleg whiskey, just so he could afford passage in the bottom of a leaky tramp steamer.
So, like a lot of people, like a lot of law-abiding people, you started with nothing.
Nothing. We hoped for nothing. We had zero. Owed everybody. Lived in the ruins of an old plantation on the West Bank. 4 walls, no roof, no plumbing. Guy give it to us so we could work his land, growing his tomatoes, selling his marijuana on the street.
Sharecropping, lots of people do that.
Yeah, lots of people. Lots of people here. Not in some ghetto in New York. Not on some Indian reservation out of a cowboy movie. Not in some forest of orange trees in California.
Groves, orange trees of groves.
Groves, forest, I don't fucking care, and neither do you. You want to see poor? Walk outside. Walk around. Poor as far as the eye can see, except you don't see them. You know why? Because they're white. You don't see poor white.
My family came over here from Ireland during the potato famine, starving.
When 100, 200 years ago, your grandfather, they came over here and they got theirs, like I got mine. Bent a few laws, too, I bet. But nobody in a limousine from Hyannisport give it to me. No fucking free lunch. I had to take it. For me. For my brothers and sisters. For my family. For my fucking poor.
From who? Other poor people?
And then
Mom and shops?
And you come along with all your commissions, your fucking key fob, and
Other
your
immigrants
McClellan.
shaking down
And you say to
restaurants
other
and decent,
poor
honest
people,
American people.
poor white Sicilians and their colored friends, you tell them you can't keep all that you got. You got that illegal. You know the difference between legal and illegal?
You tell me.
Legal is what you Irish bastards stole so you can keep it. Illegal is what I got so you can take it.
To feed and shelter the poor.
We are your fucking poor, Senator, and you don't have to feed and shelter them. I do. I pay for the food banks and the cheap housing. We got so many fucking orphanages here, your government can't pay for them, so I do.
I don't have to break the law.
No, you don't have to. You got everything. A lot of poor people up there in Hyannisport. You get to go to a fancy school. Some big rich kid's law school. Harvard. Let me tell you something, Mr. Rich Boy. The revolution ain't happening like it says in these papers. There ain't no long-haired white kids tearing up the dean's office at Tulane. There ain't no Stokey Carmichael burning down his ghetto. There ain't no Cesar Chavez marching his migrants. The revolution ain't happened. You know why? Because it's happened. And we won. The poor people won. We won in the French Quarter. We won on the south side of Chicago. We won with the Cubans in Miami. We won in Dallas.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Dallas?
Just a figure of speech.
No, what about
There
Dallas?
was nothing.
What
Forget
about Dallas?
it.
What about Dallas?
Forget about it. Look, Rich Boy. Any good businessman. I gotta protect my interest. But you don't understand that. You little rich kid. You never worked a decent day in your life.
I am sick and tired of hearing that crap that I don't put in a decent day's work. I am a United States Senator. I put in a dozen decent days' work every day. When I was part of the special counsel, McClellan, when I ran my brother's senatorial campaign, I crisscrossed the state of Massachusetts 4 to 5 times a day, taking phone calls 24 hours a day, walking the neighborhood, shaking hands until my knuckles bled. You don't call that work?
You never got your fingers dirty. You never broke your fingernails in Louisiana.
And then part of his presidential campaign, the same thing across the nation, 200 million people, I am begging for money, nickels, and dimes.
$600,000.
What?
$600,000. What you got to buy West Virginia. Crooked mayors, the preachers, the cops, the sheriffs. You call that hard work, paying off Protestants and politicians and crooked cops? Then I work hard every day too.
I never took a dime from you.
Your daddy did. And he give it to you. You still don't know about that.
I never got $600,000. No, Mr. Chairman, I've never got my hands working the soil. But I don't have blood on my hands, and I don't have to constantly take the fifth because I didn't do anything wrong.
Oh no? Oh no? What about the hundreds of Cubans floating in the Bay of Pigs? What about my friend who risked her life not once, but twice to save mine? And she gets gunned down in front of my hotel in the streets of Bogota. She died in my arms, you son of a bitch, you rich murderous motherfucker!
Who are you talking about?
My friend in the jungle!
He was my brother!
And who got him killed? You poked the hornet's nest until you got stung. You started a revolution, and a poor guy with a rifle ended.
Are you saying I'm the reason for my brother's
Shit.
No.
No, this ain't doing nobody
No.
good. This meeting like this. Run for president. Do what you gotta do. Just leave me and mine alone.
But no more widows.
No more women dying in the street.
I am sorry about your friend. I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, but you heard about it.
Yeah. After.
Hey, nice place, huh? Sit down. Take a look.
I prefer to stand. I don't feel comfortable in rooms like this. Here,
What's that?
money they say you sent me.
That was supposed to be a bonus. From me. I'm way to say thank you.
I have been paid for my trouble.
It's a little extra. From me.
Thanks, but I don't take it. I learned from men like you that it's best to stay on the positive side of it.
Yeah, you're probably right. I don't like owing nobody neither.
Perhaps there's a lesson in there for you?
I like that. You get in my face. I don't get that very
Probably not more than once.
often. There you go. Truth. You want to come back to the States with me? I'll give you a real good job. And not like that up. A
I
real
have people here. Obligations.
drink.
No.
Excellent brand. Napoleon.
No.
You know, that night in the mountains, we slept close.
It was cold. I couldn't deliver a frozen corpse.
Yeah, but you didn't have any feelings about that.
I felt you were cold.
That's it.
That's it.
You mean to say you developed no feelings for me in that jungle?
No more than before.
Before what?
When we first met.
That.
It was work. Nothing more.
Whatever happened to that other girl? Oh, the other one from that,
The Roosevelt Hotel. We still work together. We have a farm in the mountain. Yes, well, if that is all, I have to go.
Yeah, sure. You sure you're gonna be alright? A lot of people wanted to see me dead in that jungle. They're not too happy with you.
I can take care of myself.
Sure you can. You know, in the old days, back in Sicily, there'd be problems between warring clans, families. One family had to take out the leader of the other. They had a method, a plan. One pass, strike quick. No trouble. No war. Forbidden, Contour forbidden. No Vietnam. No Bay of Pigs. Malditos Kennedys. Muerte.
Take care, my South American. There is more than one jungle out there.
I'll walk you to your car. She got gunned down on the street right in front of my hotel.
I heard about it years later. I had nothing to do with it.
Okay.
And my brother,
What?
you had nothing to do with my brother's assassination. Look, you can tell me we're alone. I just need to know.
It wasn't me.
Do you know who? It's family. It's important. I need to know. I won't go after them.
See, I don't understand that. If it was my brother, yeah, well, we're different. I take care of business. You. All right. Here it is. What I know. Rumor has it. It was a national thing. You guys pissed a lot of people off. Pennsylvania had the guns. Florida had the people. Chicago had the plan. Chicago's good at planning.
CIA?
Don't know. But I will tell you this. There are a lot of pissed off people with guns after the Bay of Pigs. Oh, you fucked that up.
Yeah, I know that.
So you got a lot of hotheads with guns sitting around at loose ends.
So Pennsylvania guns, Florida CIA, shooter, Chicago planning, but why Dallas?
Why not?
You run Dallas.
I run a lot of places. Could have happened anywhere. It's just where you went. Could have happened in Miami. Could have happened in California. Bumfuck Egypt. Anywhere there was a slow parade and an open car. Just not Chicago or Vegas.
Why?
Chicago's too obvious. Too close. But you don't watch the fucking movies? Vegas, we keep clean. Goose, golden eggs.
So Dallas.
Just the way it worked out. You might want to look at something on your end.
What?
Who wanted him to go to Dallas? Who sent him down there?
The one?
You know, that guy. The Texas guy.
Your bald friend with the nightclub?
We ain't talking about me. Don't drag me into
Right, of
this.
course not.
Look, I had nothing against the president. I hated you son of a bitch, because you dropped me in the middle of fucking Columbia. But the president was busy doing other shit. Banging that actress, or what's her name? The Bay of Pigs, putting the man on the moon. He didn't give a shit about New Orleans, or juice boxes, or me. You, on the other hand, if I was to have someone knocked off in Dallas, if you were in that car, sure, bang.
To stop a wagging tail, you have to cut off the head and the tail will die. Did you say that?
Say what? What tail?
Did
What
you
dog?
say that if you killed an attorney general, then you would have the weight of the United States government on your neck? But if you killed a president, the attorney general would just be another lawyer.
Fuck you hear that?
When the walls had ears.
Why the fuck would I say something like that? Don't drag me into this.
We are not talking about anything in particular. We are just talking.
You knew those guys. In Chicago and Miami. You knew they had a hard-on for your brother, but you kept pushing.
I didn't know about Dallas, and I didn't know about when and where.
Still, an open car, a slow parade.
Mistakes were made.
But you knew those guys before Dallas. When you went after them for that fuck Keith Hall. Same guys after Dallas. Why didn't you do nothing?
Like what?
I don't know, something. You were the Attorney General. You still had the Justice Department. Somebody kills my brother, they get a thing. Why did you do that?
I don't know.
Yes, you did. So do I. In Chicago, in Miami, and Pennsylvania. Fear. Your own guilt. You pissed off the wrong people. Even after you were warned off. Hoover. Your pop and his bootleg buddies. Your own show business buddies, the C-fucking-I-A. Don't mess with the mob. But you went after Jimmy. You went after Sam. You went after Santo. You made things impossible. Even after your daddy promised that you wouldn't. They had to set him up. They had to take him out. And what do? What do, Mr. Attorney General of the United fucking
I
States?
fucking froze!
Yeah. We figured. Cecilia knockoff. Blackmail. We were counting on it. Now you know. Now it's my turn. You ask me what I want.
What?
You ask me what I want. Why I let you in here. Why I don't gun you down like some burglar on my doorstep.
Even you
Like some
personally
B&E
killed a
guy,
United
some pimp
States
using
senator.
my hotel.
Even you.
I don't know, officer.
Even you
Why
must
would the
know
freaking
that
senator
people-
be knocking on my door at 3 o'clock in the morning.
That people know
I didn't know. It was an accident.
that I am here.
You told no one. I shoot you. Put you in a trough of acid. Pour you into the bayou. You disappear like it never existed.
A candidate for the presidency of the United States.
You kidnapped me in my own fucking city. You took me from my wife and children. You dumped me in the middle of the jungle to die like some forgotten animal. That's what you are. You're a kidnapper and a criminal.
It was war. You were winning. We had rules, you had none. To win your game, we had to play it your way. We had to break a few rules.
Kidnapping. Assassination.
Nothing that you haven't done in the last 3 decades.
Not every day.
Acid baths.
Made that up just now for effect. Lies. Myths and lies.
Washed away in the bayous.
Scary stories to scare children. The Bayou Monster, the Rougarou.
Never to be seen again. The Black Hand.
There ain't no such thing, Senator. There ain't no Black Hand. There ain't no Cosa Nostra. There ain't no mob. Ask Hoover.
Hoover's a lying shithead.
If we frighten them enough, if we tell them enough horrible stories, people will do what we need them to do. We don't have to kill, to kidnap, to drop in the middle of the jungle, the gun winning down in the middle of the street.
That wasn't supposed to happen.
But you knew about it.
Yeah, after.
You set it up.
My people I knew.
Yeah, your people.
They went too far. We were wrong. You shouldn't have been kidnapped. The girl should have never died.
You think?
Now it's your turn. What do you want?
Sign it.
Who killed my brother?
A wacko with a rifle.
Who set it up?
By himself, in his little perch. Sign it.
Sign this.
An apology.
Confession.
Yeah, it's good for the soul.
My confession or yours?
You sign this. And I know you're legit. I know I got no problems with you in the White House.
No.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Sign it. Don't sign it. I got enough on you and your family without this.
No more widows.
You gonna keep your nose out of my business?
Yeah. You don't mind if we don't shake hands.
Senator, shaking hands with you would make me puke.
Anybody here seen my old friend David? Can you tell me where he's gone? He freed a lot of people, but it seems good they die young. You know, I just look around and he's Anybody here seen my old friend John? Can you tell me where he's gone? He freed a lot of people, but it seemed the good they die young. I just looked